I think we got there. Oh, this is about as close as it gets. Down to 1. Mill 4 cards. Go to draw. Yes! With 1 life. Yes! Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Jeff and today we're going to have some fun playing Magic, and we are playing some Mill today. It's just so fun. It's been a while since I played Mill. I know the last deck I did, or I always try to make sure I'm playing decks that are actually like competitive, that actually win games. And then I always end up building these kinds of decks, which I actually think this deck can be competitive and win. We're probably going to be changing up some numbers here and there as we play through the deck. So if what's down in the description below for the deck list is not what's here right now, sorry about it, but that's probably because it's updated and it's better. But the idea of this deck right now is basically mill like crazy. So we got Bruvac with Jumpstart here in Historic. 3 mana, 1/4. If an opponent would mill 1 or more cards, they mill twice that many cards instead. So we no longer have Fraying Sanity. Fraying Sanity was basically our 3 mana Bruvac in the past, which said as however many cards were milled this turn, at the end of the turn they would mill that many again, basically. And so we didn't get that back with Amonkhet Remastered. I was really bummed about that. A little bit frustrated at Wizards, but it's all good. It's all good because we got Bruvac. And having both would be pretty busted, honestly. So basically what we're trying to do is just have a bunch of mill effects. So we have the Drowned Secrets combo with all of our cheap stuff. So we have Overwhelmed Apprentice, Scries 2, Mills 2, make sure we're hitting our good stuff going on forward. We have Merfolk Secret Keeper, just mills 4 cards, is a good body. Basically a 2-spell version of Wall of Lost Thoughts, which just enters the battlefield, mills 4 cards immediately. The nice thing about this is it works really well with Drowned Secrets so that we can mill multiple cards. It says whenever you cast a blue spell, target player mills 2 cards. So we just start milling like crazy. We have Wind's Rebuke, which also came in Amonkhet. 2 mana instant, return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Each player mills 2 cards. So we do have to mill ourselves, but that's not too big of a deal. And then we have Bruvac, Psychic Corrosion here, and Teferi's Tutelage. So Teferi's Tutelage and Psychic Corrosion are basically the same card, except Teferi's Tutelage actually draws a card as it enters the battlefield as well, which is so much better. But we do have lots of this effect. We don't have a ton of card draw on the deck. I'm trying to just focus on milling like crazy, and we're trying to get value out of this, just the draw that we get at the beginning of the turn anyway. So I'm not sure if this works out the best. That's why we only have 2 copies of Psychic Corrosion. It may end up coming out for maybe some ops or something, like, honestly. That probably is what's going to be. But I'm going to try out the Psychic Corrosion first. Teferi's Tutelage to be able to help us just mill cards whenever we draw a card. Target opponent mills 2 cards. If we get a bunch of these going for us, and then maybe get like Teferi Master of Time on the board, it can be really busted. And the main reason why we're playing those is because we want to get to Patient Rebuilding. 5 mana at the beginning of your upkeep, target opponent mills 3 cards. Then you draw a card for each land that's put into the graveyard this way. This was a deck that was back before rotation happened, way back when, I think, or whatever, right? Where Psychic Corrosion and Patient Rebuilding, you get both on the battlefield and then just control the game, basically. And Patient Rebuilding would draw you a couple cards, then you would mill cards with Psychic Corrosion, and you would just eventually mill them out by controlling the game. So I like that idea. I wanted to try to throw this in here and try to make that happen again. I'm not sure if we have enough interaction right now to be able to actually make that go for that. If we should maybe cut out the Drowned Secrets plan and go in for more control, or if we should take out, this game plan, maybe just keep Teferi's Tutelage, to cut out Patient Rebuilding, Psychic Corrosion, go more for the Drowned Secrets plan. We're gonna play it out, see what we feel like is better, and we'll just go ahead and just jump into the gameplay, see how it does for us. We'll make some changes as we go, and yeah, wish me luck. All right, up against Sunblast Angel, keeping this. Great curve. This looks sweet. Teferi's Tutelage on turn 3. With some good blockers. I dig it greatly. Overwhelmed Apprentice. Begin the mill. Keep Rivulet, drop the other island. Rivulet's also pretty sweet here. 2 mana, tap it, sacrifice desert, target player mills 4 cards. So we get some mill in our sideboard as well. Not our sideboard, in our mana base as well. No attacks, pass the turn. Down to 45 cards. See if that's enough. Alright, block with Wall of Lost Thoughts. If they have a shock here, they end up killing the Wall of Lost Thoughts, which is annoying, but meh. Alright, they got it. We're also getting rid of more cards. More effects. Rivulet. Play Teferi's Tutelage. Draw a card. Another Tutelage. Drop land? Yeah. Mill 2. I'm trying to go for the aggressive mill strategy here first. Because we're on the play, with 2 Teferi's tutelages and everything, we should be able to get there pretty quickly. No blocks. Alright. Man, holding up the didn't say please could be nice here as well. Alright, Teferi's tutelage, draw more cards, mill 4, drop the island. Alright, mill some more. Next turn we get to play this out and hold didn't say please. No attacks. They are down to 30. I mean, we're doing it. Bruvac would be really nice to hit here as well. Fanatical Firebrand kills the apprentice. Gets in for 4. Maybe more. Uncorrect Crasher. Can exert the next turn and kill us, I think. Not quite. Alright, what are they down to? 27. Still not great. Secret Keeper. Pass the turn. If we don't find a good target for the didn't say please, then we Ifnu Rivulet. Alright, so Encore Crasher gets a swing in with Exert. We take a beating and a half. Yeah. Alright, how much is this? So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If they have something even worse in hand, it's very bad. We still have to do didn't say please. We technically go to 1 right there, so maybe holding off would be better, but if they didn't have anything else, we just missed up on the opportunity. Light up the stage. Alright, lethal in hand. No! Okay, we didn't get there. Not quite aggressive enough. Yeah, so they just dropped this, we're dead. Let's see, how close were we? Didn't say please would have been nice. We go Ifnu Rivulet. Alright, so we got them down to, yeah, no attacks. Down to 10. So we're 10 off. And this was the most aggressive deck in the format, basically, right? And so we came close. And we curved out really well there. So we just didn't have a lot of like card draw. We didn't, maybe going for the Drowned Secrets plan would have been better. Like if we had found Drowned Secrets, it would have been a lot better. Up against Mikal, bring it on. Well, we have Bruvac and a really slow hand. I'm going to keep it though. We're on the play, 3 drops on the play. Better, right? All that jazz. I did a Bruvac advisor deck, mill deck a long time ago too, which was super fun. That was really blast. I just did all the persistent petitioners, advisors, and it was actually busted. It was actually a really, really good deck. Play Overwhelmed Apprentice. Mill 2. Up against this deck again. Yay. Keep the island past the turn. The nice thing about these creatures is that they are high toughness, and so it actually makes it a little bit easier to block. Right? They didn't hit any sorceries. So this shouldn't become a 2/2. We'll see. Lavamancer. Yeah, that's actually bad for us. Alright, let's go Bruvac. No attacks, pass the turn. We may actually be getting to this patient rebuilding, which is nice. Which means that it'll... So I'm not sure how this works. So they would mill 3 cards instead. I think the word instead actually takes away the effect of the patient rebuilding. So it would mill 3 cards, but then the instead says Bruvac basically take control of it. So I'm not sure if you still get to draw cards for each land put into the graveyard this way. I'm not sure exactly how that works. Okay, down to 15. Yeah, burn is bad. Burn is very much not good. Okay, pass the turn. Hold up the didn't say please. Which mills 6. So we only mill ourselves for 2 with this. It's if an opponent would mill, so they would mill 4. Yeah, we'll just counter that. Okay, down to 39. Land for patient rebuilding. That is the bestest scenario. Maybe we just want to hold these up. I don't know. Okay, Wizard's Lightning to face. They keep having opportunities to kill the Bruvac, and they're just deciding not to. I mean, I think damage towards face is better. I countered the wrong thing, it would seem. All right, so 2 cards left in hand. What are the odds that they have 2 more really good burn spells? This might be a good chance for us to actually play out the Patient Rebuilding, slow them down a smidge. I could bounce the Lava Mancer, which means they can't actually deal damage with it in the next turn, and hold up the didn't say please. Let's do that. Okay, pass the turn. Plays a Grim Lava Mancer. I'm not as worried about that as more just like straight up burn spells. Yeah, we'll go ahead and stop you. I'm hoping they have like Skewer the Critics or something now that they can't play. All right, we've gone through half of their deck. Still not that impressive. All right, Patient Rebuilding. Empty-handed, no attacks, pass the turn. Okay, milling 6 a turn, drawing some cards, hopefully milling more. I mean, we should be kind of set up now. Lava Mancer deals 2. All right. So we could double block. They kill the Bruvac by doing that. I'm just going to block here. All right, 2 to face. Down to 7. Ramen Up Ruins down to 5. I mean, if they draw well, we're just dead. Counterspell? Not a counterspell. That was a lot of draws. All right, so it does work that way. All right, so we play Drowned Secrets. We play the other Bruvac. We get to mill 4. I mean, if it reduces the odds of them finding a burn spell, because they have to find Wizard's Lightning or Scorching or Skewer the Critics, right? That's like the only things that really gets us here. Let's see, we can mill 8. All right, let's just go Psychic Corrosion. If we do get to survive this turn, this is much, much better. No attacks. We will have to block the Lava Runner, I think, this turn. Because they can pump here, Lava Mancer. Yeah, so we have to block. Kills the Bruvac. Okay. Unfortunately, that means we don't get the extra from the Patient Rebuilding, but we get to draw a bunch of cards with Psychic Corrosion and that, so we still get to kind of go off. We have the Bruvac for the next turn. All right, how much do we mill? Okay, 3. Draw 1. Oh, we didn't draw anything from that? Bummer. All right, Bruvac. Down to 9. To Fairy, we get to mill 4. Mill 4 more. We get to mill 4 on their upkeep. So I think that we got them. Okay, mill 4 more. Down to 1. We got them. We got them. All right, they deal 2 damage here. They get to bring us down to 1. We draw now. before they get to draw their card, which makes them mill their 1. And it should be game over, as long as this isn't anything amazing. I think we got there. Oh, this is about as close as it gets. Down to 1. Mill 4 cards. Go to draw. Yes! With 1 life. Yes! Oh, man. I don't think it's quite worthwhile to actually run those, even still. All right, up against Fido. Bringing on Fido. I'm keeping this hand for the value, the power of Teferi. And just that we have some initial mill. Dude, what is up with us running up against the same deck every single game? That's cool and all, but you know, it'd be nice to not do that. All right, play Secret Keeper. Mill 4 more. Secret Keeper's a pretty good stopper here. And hopefully we can just take away some good stuff out of their deck. That'd be nice. Shocks or face, yep. All burn towards face. He's good. Yay, they're milling themselves more. And also drawing really stinking good cards. Alright, well. Drown Secrets. A little bit late on getting that, but that's still nice. No attacks. Alright, Lava Runner. 3 our face. Yeah, those are good draws off of that light up the stage. Oh my goodness, alright, yeah. Well, let's hope that they are just running out of steam after this point. I'd love to go for Teferi, but tutelage into Teferi seems like more mill, and that's what we came to do, right? Alright. Discarding... we can hit more lands, right? So yeah, I discard the land. No attacks. Alright, still not quite halfway. We get to start milling 4 cards a turn, counting their turn, drawing as well. Brewvac would be really nice. Decline, draw more cards, that's fine. Alright, mill.
It takes impressive knowledge to be a temporal archmage.
Discard the island. Mill. No attacks. Pass the turn. Risk Factor is a really fun card. Okay, Runaway Steamkin. Risk Factor. Resolve. Decline. Yeah, I'm fine with them milling themselves out even more. I mean, they do get a lot of stuff in hand, which could end up burning us out before long. But we're going all in on milling as quick as we can. Winds of Rebuke versus Wall of Lost Thoughts. This does stop their stuff. Burn is more of the issue, right? So we have an answer for all the attackers. Down to 18. Draw a card. Okay. Let's draw now to see what we can hit. Yeah, discard you. Wall of Lost Thoughts. I think we actually get to mill them out this turn. Let's stop on their upkeep, just to make sure. So mill 6, go down to 2, play the Merfolk Secret Keeper, and game over. Game over. So yeah, we got him. Whew! Alrighty, that was sweet. Oh, okay. Yep, this is a great hand. Alright. Oh, the only thing that'd be better is... Alright, it's a different mono red, so therefore it's not as bad. This is annoying. Getting rid of lands is nice. I want lands, but this is also really good. Like if we're not drawing lands, we have 2 lands for another 2 turns. We get to scry on turn 3, Actually, we're probably gonna go. Let's see here. Let's get rid of one of these. Yeah. Milling 8 is still worthwhile, I think. With Brewback. Alright. Goblin Instigator. Alright, let's see if they have the Muxus. Yay. Yeah, Drown Secrets. Quit playing Arena because it's boring to play against the same decks over and over. It just depends on which format you play. If you're, yeah, I think that if you're playing best of 3, you play completely different stuff. If you're playing best of 1, you play different things. If you're in ranked versus not ranked, if you're playing whatever, like if you go into the actual events, you get to play completely different decks usually. So I agree with you. It is annoying, but at the same time, I don't know. I've been able to have it change up here and there. Puts it into the hand. It'd be nice if they put it on top of the library. That would be great here. Chieftain. So they already have a Muxus. It's just a matter of finding the lands. All right, go Brewback. I mean, we have a sweet hand here. We'll just see if we're dead in 2 turns or not. Do they hit a land? I think we've milled quite a few lands over, so that's nice. Running starter decks and unranked because it's became more fun. Yeah, and playing starter decks, you end up running into different types of things. Yeah, it's fun. All right, mill. Let's see, 8 plus 4, 12 cards. Do I go for the Wall of Lost Thoughts now for another blocker, or do I just go for more Merfolk Secret Keepers? To get, just in case Brewback does die, we can mill more stuff here. So let's just go for this. Trying to take advantage of Drown Secrets while Brewback is out, just in case they find a way to get rid of it. Yeah, pay the 1, mill 4 more. All right, this is busted. All right, down to 17 cards left. I mean, even if Muxus comes out, we've gotten rid of so many things. I mean, they still have the exact same chance of hitting whatever it is, but there's more stuff gone. Do they hit land? They would have played the Muxus, I believe, right? So, all right, Wall of Lost Thoughts, mill 4, and then mill 8. Dude, Brewback is busted. It's so good. I think Fraying Sanity was better, especially because it could stack, but this is good too. All right, and we milled out goblins. Alrighty. Dude, that's all you had to play was just mill. And Gabos are gone. Mono Red is done for. I mean, I'd love to play against anyone other than these Mono Red decks, but all right, whatever. All right, a little bit of a painful mana base. We'll see how this goes for us, though. A lot of things that we want, so that's good. See you, Gruul Rules. Have a good one. Play the island, pass the turn. Undead Thuggernaut with the Prime sub as well. Thank you so much. Yeah. As a reminder, too, if you guys want to, if you have an Amazon Prime account, you get a free sub every month onto Twitch as well. If you guys want to use it on me, it's greatly appreciated. If you just want to use it on somebody, just make sure that you use it, because like I think the numbers of people that end up just not using it are like astronomically high. Like that's just, and so if you have it, use it. It's appreciated. And if you use it on me, it's I appreciate it a lot too. But you know, whatever. Opponent deciding if they want to draw now or what? Fairy's Tutelage. Yeah, that's always a tough choice. Censor, alright. Rude. Neil's another Censor. Alright, so this is the cycling combo deck. I was debating on playing this one here too. We get to maybe look at all of their deck to see how to build it. Alright, Wall of Lost Thought number 1. Do they have their third sight Censor here? I guess it wouldn't quite work yet. Oh, those are some Uros. Alright, you're welcome. Darn it. All they need is blue mana, now they get Uro. Oops. Oh, don't target me. Target you. Oops. Throw spiral. Yeah. So Uro's coming out now. We got blockers for days though, so that's fine. Lots of Teferi's gone. That's good. Alright. 34 cards left, about halfway through. Patient Rebuilding against this deck should hit lands pretty consistently, right? So let's just hope for no counterspell. I'm expecting them to play the Uro. I guess they could have Censor or negate up with double land here. Okay, doesn't shock it in. That's good. No counterspell. All right, patient building with tutelage is better, but we're gonna get it out. Oh, is it worth putting Ashiok in the deck? I forgot about Ashiok actually. Yeah, it would definitely be worth putting at least 2 Ashioks in the deck. That probably is what comes in over the Psychic Corrosion. I don't feel like we've been needing more than just the Teferi's tutelages. They're nice if you get them, but having like 6 isn't worth it. So that's probably what we change out. We change out the 2 Psychic Corrosions for Ashioks. We gonna do that. Did anyone see the Confounding Conundrum? Yeah, I was talking about it earlier. Confounding Conundrum is, I think I still have it up here. Dude, I am so excited for that card. Oh, here, let me block first. I'm just going to block when I can. They're going to have some sort of interaction. All right, so Confounding Conundrum says whenever a land enters the battlefield under opponent's control, if that player had another land enter the battlefield under their control this turn, they return a land they control to its owner's hand. This stacks, so if you have 2 Confounding Conundrums or more with like Mirror Maid and whatnot, you can end up just basically having, making them lose everything. And that's great. All right, let's go. Let's tap these down. Play Bruvac. I would love to get out Tutelage here as well. But I think holding up the Didn't Say Please is better. We'll see though. Blast Zone is annoying. They can hit quite a few things. Puts 1 counter on so they can get the Drowned Secrets. That's fine. Bruvac's not out yet, so don't get tons of mill off this. But I mean, we're getting rid of most of their deck here, so that's cool. Censor? Do they have the other Censor? Wow, all right. Well, what do you do when they have it all? You cry into your pillow at night. That's what I do every day. But you know, whatever. All right, Uro. Well, we're still milling 3 a turn. They're still getting more stuff out of their own library through all of this, so that somewhat helps. I'm not sure if it's fast enough, but sure. Oh, hold it up for Ugin? Yeah, that probably would have been the better play. I don't know if Ugin is totally fast enough. They're tapped out. All right. So, tap, Bruvac. Teferi's Tutelage. All right, we're all in. Do you have Ugin this turn or not? Otherwise, I believe we mill them out. We'll see. Shark Typhoon, not going to be quite quick enough here. Bounce effects would be annoying. Yeah, we'll have the potential to mill, what, 6 times 4? I doubt it's that much, but we have that potential. Down to 8. Wrath of God, okay, hits the Bruvac, that is annoying. I think we still win here with this, though. Okay, we draw 1, 2, so draw 2. Mill 4. Didn't Say Please, yes. We also just have the Ibnu Rivulets. And draw there, goes down to 1. Ibnu Rivulet. Hold up the Didn't Say Please. Yes! Alright, up against Uvalusk, and yeah, we keep this. The mill in this new set is dumb. I like it. I think it's fun. Alright, Drown Secrets. Yup. We could just start holding up Didn't Say Please. I'm assuming they're going to have a counterspell of some sort. We could hold off on Teferi's Tutelage. I think we just go for it here, and then we just start holding up counter after that. If they counter this, we get it out of the hand. We can maybe hit Patient Rebuilding or something later. There's the sensor. Sad day.
I know 88 ways. I have just the trick for this.
Wrath of God. Yeah, that's terrible. Except it does kill the Bruvac. Okay, we're gonna play it out. Oh, this might be the wrong thing to do. I don't know. They basically have to fire it off, right? I guess maybe we should have waited on the Bruvac.
With thoughtfulness before action.
All right. Yeah, I'm playing really sloppy. Pass the turn. I don't like having to go into the control mode. I would much prefer the full-on aggro type of play. All right, we can bounce Narset. We don't actually have card draw on this deck anyway, right? So I guess we just hold that up. Got you. We don't even play card draw. Booyah. All right, well, I've lost thoughts. We can actually start returning our own stuff to our hand, which is nice. If their main win condition is Teferi as well, we should have them. Do you guys remember when that was a thing? The only way to win was Teferi milling, like creating an infinite loop where they can hold up control and basically make you mill your whole deck out. I hated that deck so much. Okay, resolve. I mean, the longer they take to start putting out threats on the board, the longer that we just keep milling them out, so we're kind of okay with this. Okay, Overwhelmed Apprentice, perfect card here. They're gonna wait to be able to hold up counter spells, which is fine. You know what, actually I think we keep both of these. That's quite a bit of mill between them, and we get to play them and hold up the Didn't Say Please. It's not as powerful, but it's stuff that's harder for them to actually want to counter. Pass the turn. Alright, that's fine. Probably should have countered that, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it. Because that does speed up the clock a lot. Down to 17. Okay, pass to my turn. Trying to draw out counter spells here. See, what are they at? 29. You can still mill them for 4 here. Teferi just bounces it anyway. I think we let it go. Okay, Overwhelmed Apprentice. I'm not sure if keeping the Wall of Lost Thoughts is actually worthwhile, but might as well. Okay, kill this Narset.
I still have much.
And this could be a decent answer for the Teferi, just slowing it down. Maybe. Or the Brazen Bar, which, I mean, Brazen Bar then gets more abilities, but it doesn't really help him a ton here. Let's go ahead and bounce something. I guess Teferi, just to start him over again. I don't know. Maybe it is the Brazen Bar would be better there. Thank you, Devin.
You know what? I'm not done.
Okay, Wall of Lost Thoughts. Hit Teferi, keep the loyalty low. Pass the turn. Alright, so I think that HG with the party of 8, welcome. How you doing? No, guys, we can't let their emojis win here. Put up the wall. Put up the wall of Heffalumps. Heffalumps must win. Dream Trawler. Alright, counter that. Ooh, we got another Dream Trawler out of that too. Sweet. We're still not going quite fast enough. With Ifni Rivulet, maybe. With that, maybe even more. Does that stick on the board, though? Alright, hit Teferi first. Do we win without Bruvok? I don't think so. Alright, play it out. See if it gets countered. No counter. Life's good. Search should flip, but I'm not sure if that really helps him a ton, though. Alright, so we're looking for our other Rivers Rebuke. Alright, I think we have 4 of them, right? So we should be able to find a way to at least slow down the Brazen Bar at some point. Down to 8. Shark Typhoon. Okay. So now we can't really attack at Teferi as easily. Didn't say please doesn't help much with that. We can mill them for how much here? It's not a ton. Alright. Alright, so we still send the 2 Apprentice here at Teferi to keep him from bouncing the Bruvok.
Stop that now.
Stop that now. Okay, I'm milling him now. For 8, just to get rid of good cards out of their deck, right? That's the idea. And we'll see if they can kill us with this. It creates a 5/5, right? So we're dead on board. If they cast anything, didn't say please wins. Yeah, so they should win. It all comes down to whether or not they decide to actually create, to play something, cast something here, or just go for the Shark Typhoon. Yeah, alright, we did. Good game. Oh man, so close. Down to 3 cards left. Alright, up against Keck Shrek. Keep this. Yeah, that seems pretty swell. Psychic Corrosion is feeling kind of bad. I meant to switch it out with Ashiok, and I have not done that. Thoughtseize. Rude. I'm really excited for the new crab too. There's a new crab that just came out. Let's see if I can show it off here. It's a 1-mana 1/3. Here it is, Ruin Crab. So Ruin Crab, 1-mana 1/3. Whenever land hits the battlefield, landfall, under your control, each opponent mills 3 cards. Gonna be so good for mill and standard and everywhere else. We don't have a counter spell in hand. Don't worry about it. Mind Stone. I think I just counter basically anything here. I'd rather go for as much chance at disruption instead. Alright, Brewback. Let's see if it survives. Me's Mind Tome. Okay, Wall of Lost Thoughts. Draws a card. That's cool, that's cool. A Windsor Rebuke, we're probably just going to end up bringing back our own Brewback. Yeah. Get in. Going aggro. That's the turn. Alright. Down to half their deck. Karn. Does that do anything to us? I don't think that's that big of a deal. Stops artifacts, but I mean, that's fine. Platinum Angel. Alright. So that can be annoying. So holding on to a Windsor Rebuke is nice. Pass to my turn. Drown Secrets. Swing at Karn. Pass turn. Your efforts are futile. So yeah, opponents, you can't lose the game, opponents can't win the game. Does stop the loss from the mill. Kind of. So you can play out Platinum Angel with that. Yeah, that's fine. But we're just going to hold on to this for a while, though. If they go... I think we're going to have to hold it up in case they go for Thoughtseize and just hope that we can get more or something. Alright, another Karn gone. Going black with this could be pretty nice, too. And the new Hedron Crab, yeah, that Ruin Crab is going to be so sweet. I'm really excited for Ruin Crab. Okay, Ipnu Rivulet. I'm milling now because getting rid of as many things as we can for disruption is best. So like getting rid of an Ugin there, sweet. If they hit land, they might be able to get Ugin again. It might be in hand already. Pass the turn. Okay, down to 22. Solemn Simulacrum, okay. That's cool, that's cool. Okay, 21 cards. We really need some good mill stuff. Merfolk Secret Keeper would be amazing here. In fact, do we have lethal with that? I think we just about do. If it was a Merfolk Secret Keeper. Alright, Drown Secrets number 2. Alright, so let's actually do the math here. So mills 2 cards, they mill 4. So I can make them mill 4, 8, 12 right now. So not just yet. Pass the turn. Karn, okay, not a Nugan. That's all that matters. So we have another turn. Forfensa. Meteor Golem? Meteor Golem would be really annoying here. Stonecoil Serpent's fine. Alright, that's cool. Speeding up the clock. Massacre Worm, also fine. Okay, down to 10. Is it worthwhile to go for Platinum Angel now? They can't cast it until the beginning of turn. So if we find anything, we're in great shape, right? So, and there's a chance that I may not be able to cast 2 things at once, like if it's a Teferi or something. So I think that I do bounce the Platinum Angel now and just hope that we hit it. If we don't, we don't. All right, so bounce the Platinum Angel. We mill 2 cards as well, so let's see if we miss out on something good. Actually, we still also have the Ipnu Rivulet, right? So we still get there. All right, so mill. Good game. All right, we got him. Whew. Not too shabby. No attacks. All right. And they go to draw, and it's a good game. That was sweet. Alrighty. Dude, this deck is crushing. This deck has just been annihilating people. I'm actually like really surprised. All right, so I think we played about like 7 to 8 games, and I only lost 2. And the deck just felt good. So I think the biggest thing that we change here is we take out the Psychic Corrosions and we add in Ashiok. Psychic Corrosion, we never won a game because it was out necessarily, and Ashiok would do as much damage as it dealt. So bring in the Ashioks there just so that we can also get rid of Uros. Other people are trying to actually mill the graveyard on purpose, that kind of stuff. So yeah, bringing in 2 Ashioks I think is necessary. The Winds of Rebuke I felt was pretty powerful. Brazen Borrower might be better, but the nice thing with this is that we can bounce our own Merfolk Secret Keeper and go off like crazy with Drowned Secrets. And so I do like having Winds of Rebuke over the Brazen Borrower right now, but I could see an argument for changing there. The Patient Rebuilding, every time we actually got it out, I think we won the game. And so I think that we definitely keep the Patient Rebuilding in the deck. I think the deck is just good. Maybe dropping 1 Overwhelmed Apprentice for the second copy of Teferi, because Teferi did feel really good here as well. Yeah, overall, the deck is sweet. I love it like a lot. I think it's powerful, busted, fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe, follow me on Twitch, the link down below. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much.